All right. Today's live training is going to be awesome for new moms who want to, or moms who've been moms for a while who want to consistently keep that fat or weight off. Okay, so maybe you lost some weight in the past, and for some reason it's stuck now. It's not going anywhere. So we're going to cover how Anusha was able to steadily lose 2 pounds every 2 weeks, and this one thing that she did that helped her consistently lose the weight every week. Okay, so let's say hello to Anusha, who went through my 12-week Strong and Sexy Mamas coaching program. And I'm really excited that she's here and she's going to share her wisdom with you and hopefully can inspire some of you to take action on your health goals. So Anusha, you want to introduce yourself? Tell us where you're from, what you do, how old your baby is, anything you want to say.
Thanks, Ramona. Hello all to all the strong mamas on this amazing, inspiring group. My name is Anusha Rao. I live in Newtown, Pennsylvania with my husband and my 6-month-old daughter, Tanaya. I can't believe she's 6 months already. It's just crazy how time flies. I also have my mom visiting from India to help me out with the baby. I'm originally from India, but I've been in the States since 2006. And that's my introduction.
Awesome. Okay, thanks for that, Anusha. So you want to tell us, what were the struggles that you faced before we started working together? What was going on?
So with respect to health, I had high cholesterol since I was age 24, and I still do actually. It did not go back down to normal levels, at least till last year when I turned vegan for a few months. But recently, after being pregnant and delivering my beautiful baby, things changed. Pregnancy changes your body in so many ways. In the first few months with sleep depression and so much going on, you can hardly concentrate on your health, right? You're more focused on your baby's health, her sleep, her nutrition. And then with time, my body started to feel so lethargic. I started having lower back pains. It's like once I sat on the floor to play with my baby, and when I tried to get up, I just couldn't lift myself up. My back started hurting. I was losing strength, which I've never felt before because I was always active. I always had like good body strength, no matter what, right? And then also I started gaining weight, and my tummy area wasn't reducing. It was still growing. In fact, it was getting bigger and bigger since I was consuming my mom's yummy food. I mean, she I was not even concentrating on myself at that time. So I was also still wearing my pre-pregnancy, like the pregnancy clothes. So the pre-pregnancy ones didn't fit me anymore. I was still wearing my pregnancy clothes, the stretchy jeans. I couldn't go back to my older jeans. I just didn't feel like stepping out like that. I didn't feel very good in that body that I was, even though I should not actually feel like that. No mother should feel ashamed of their body post-pregnancies because that's something that you always work on, and it's very natural that you're going through it, right? Your body goes through so much hormonally and physically. You just, through this whole beautiful cycle. But after about 3 months post-pregnancy, I decided it was time for me to focus on my body. It was time to focus on my health. So these were some of the struggles that I faced before I actually started working with you.
Yeah. And funny you mentioned that thing about your pregnancy clothes because, I mean, those jeans are awesome, right? I'm
Actually,
embarrassed to say
a secret, even though my tummy's down, I still wear it because it's just so easy to.
They're amazing. Like I didn't want to get rid of them. And I remember my best friend, she saw me in them one day and she was like, what are you doing? Like, why are you still wearing pregnancy jeans?
I know.
Take them off, like stop wearing them. Okay. Anyway, just say me in the comments. You're a new all over the place, and then this extra weight and the tummy and your priority list. Just say me in the comments so I know you can relate. Okay, so Anusha, what are the things that you tried in the past, before we started working together?
So I've always been very active because I've been a dancer since I was a kid. And then I continued dancing after even I moved to the States. I was part of a Bollywood Bhangra group in the city, in New York City. I was also interested in Zumba back then. So I tried to stay active and motivated through all this dancing that I did. But then about 4 or 5 years ago, I moved from Jersey City to Newtown, Pennsylvania. So, moving from a city life to a more suburban life. And right then, all the dancing stopped. I was not part of any dance groups. There was not much, workout going on through those dancing. So for almost months, or almost at least a year after I moved, there was absolutely no dancing or no workout. Everything just stopped. So as soon as I stopped all that, I could see all that pounds coming back on, no matter what I ate, or even if I tried a diet or something. If I didn't work out along with it, I would just not see any change. My weight would just fluctuate like crazy. With respect to diet, I used to eat everything. I really didn't have any restrictions. In the past, although I tried like a diet called Fresh Diet, um, what they used to do was, portion control your food and deliver it to your door. So you get meals for the entire day. And I did that for about 3 months right before my wedding, so that I could lose some quick weight, to look leaner for my wedding pictures. And it worked. It worked. I lost weight. Uh, but at the expense of feeling hungry constantly. Like I was exhausted. I was feeling so hungry because I hardly ate. You get only the portion size of that food. It wasn't sustainable because once I stopped that diet after I came back from my wedding, I gained all that pounds back, and it came back with a bang. Like I was heavier even before I had lost my weight. It was that bad. So last year, then I decided, you know what, I'll turn vegan for a few months. I just wanted to try out and see, if to get my focus was more on my cholesterol at that point. So I was like, let me try vegan. I heard that vegan is good to get your cholesterol levels down. The diet went well. It actually helped control my cravings. I lost weight in that whole process, but most importantly, my cholesterol actually went back to normal levels. So that was a big plus point for me. But then after that, I got pregnant, and with pregnancy came its side effects. I had cravings. I just couldn't eat vegetables. Like my body just didn't want vegetables. I just wanted to eat meat. All I could crave is to eat meat. And me being here, oh, I'm trying vegan. Boom, it was out of the door. Vegan, I couldn't do vegan anymore. So the cravings were off the chart. I gave in. I stopped being vegan. I just ate what my body felt like eating. And these are some of the things I've tried in the past up and down, which really didn't work at all for me to lose weight and maintain it.
Yeah. And see, this is the thing about, diets, like you kind of remove certain food groups, like say keto, for example, where you remove carbs, or vegan, for example, where you remove a lot of different food groups. It's restriction. You're restricting yourself, you're restricting your body from enjoying things that you like. And this might help you short term, like how it helped with your wedding, how it helped you bring your cholesterol down like for a bit. But I can't tell you the number of women who've reported this quick fat loss, through like keto or vegan or whatever, and then they end up gaining way more fat, and then the cravings start. So you want to choose something that you can basically sustain forever. Okay, so where you still get to enjoy the things that you like as well as stay healthy. All right. So, in your opinion, Anusha, what were some of the things you learned, through us working together? What really changed things for you?
So I've always been into cardio workouts, like I mentioned before. Like I used to dance, I did Zumba. So I never really entered the weight section of the gym. Guilty. I think the main reason was I didn't know where to start and how to go about it. I used to just go in and pick some weights, do some reps, but I didn't know which body muscles am I focusing on. Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right exercise? Is my body posture right? I didn't concentrate on all of that. I just went to the weight section just because maybe my class got canceled, or I just ended up in the gym and there was nobody doing any class, so I entered the weight section. But hiring a coach is definitely the way to go about it. You take the unknowns out of the equation, right? You have somebody guiding you along the way, making it more fun for you. So thank you, Ramona, for introducing strength training to me. I mean, it is a game changer for me. But the most important a point here, which was an absolute game changer for me through this entire program, were the diet changes, right? They were very small changes to my already existing profile. But they were so effective. Like my mom's around, she's cooking Indian food for every meal, lunch and dinner. With the tips of swapping those fats in the existing food plate that I had, made a big difference. To give you an example, I was using olive oil for my salad dressing with some additional herbs. I always thought, oh, I'm choosing a healthy oil over other dressings like ranch, Caesar salad, Caesar dressing, which has so much fat in it, right? Little did I know that olive oil was also adding fats into my diet, which was impacting my calories. So you asked me to find a less calorie effective or alternative for salad dressings than olive oil, and that made a difference. I went in, I found something which was 0 calories, but still olive oil, and I used that in my salad dressing, and that made a big change. The other point was I was using avocado pretty much every day in my salad or during breakfast, and I thought, oh, that's healthy, right? It's a superfood. I mean, how bad would it be? But yet again, you pointed out that fats in avocado was adding to my fat profile. So I had too much fat going on in my meals. So these were some of the things I learned from you, and I learned a lot on how to manage fats and calories and keep them lower with my meal and with these small changes.
Awesome. Okay. So I love that at every check-in, your weight was just like consistently dropping and dropping, and you were just getting closer to that goal, okay, of yours. So I love that you were big on taking action. So every time I spoke about, okay, let's make this change, let's make that change, straight away, you were doing it. You took action right away. That was awesome. So ladies, this is gold. Okay. So in Anusha's case, this one tweak brought her calories down by a ton. Now, olive oil, avocado, and stuff, they're healthy, and by no means am I saying take them out of your diet. You need to manage your fats better, okay? Because fats are super high in calories, and a lot of healthy food like olive oil or avocados, nuts, all of these, coconut oil, they're very high in fats. And I see a lot of moms loading up. They will just load up because, oh, it's healthy, let me just keep loading all of that up, thinking that it's going to help them lose the weight because it's healthy, but they're eating way too much, okay? So all these extra calories are just getting stored as fat in your body. And no matter how healthy you eat, you're going to keep gaining and gaining unhealthy weight. So right here, this is this one tweak that you can make to your diet to consistently drop your fat. Literally start looking at your food and start managing your fats. Don't dump them all together in one meal or all of them in one day. Kind of space them out throughout the week. Okay, so all these little changes, and Anusha, that we made to your diet and your lifestyle, how has that helped you long term with regards to your health? Do you feel healthier, more energetic?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm much more energetic right now, right? I have learned so much from this program with respect to food and exercise that I can implement it going forward to maintain my weight loss. With each week during the program that I was working with you, I could see my body change, right? I felt more energetic and stronger. Like the exercises made me, so much stronger, and I felt good. By the end of the program, I noticed so many differences from before I started the program with you. I didn't have any issue where you couldn't get off the floor. I could sit with my daughter. I could play with her. When I got up from the floor, I didn't have that back pain that I had earlier. Mentally as well, I felt so much stronger too because of all the endorphins that was pumping into my body from those workouts that you gave me, right? I know that I can have good control over my body now and not have that yo-yo weight driving me crazy. So these are some of the changes and some things that help me, and I think will help me down the line with regards to my health. And I feel more healthier and energetic.
That's awesome. Okay. So
Yeah.
what advice do you have then for moms who are struggling to keep that weight off consistently?
So for moms who are struggling with weight off, first off is to have patience, right? Rome wasn't built in a day. I was losing patience myself during the program, but I quickly understood that the changes that we're working on takes time, right? They don't happen overnight. So you don't lose hope. Just stick with your plan. Take it one day at a time. If you stay consistent and motivated, you will see change. And that is what I learned when I worked with you, right? I saw that. I stuck to it. I stayed motivated. I was like, okay, I'll see change next week. It's fine. It'll be fine. Even if I don't see a change, I'll make it work. I'll stick to the plan. So look at your food plate also, right? Analyze everything that you're eating. Check if you have better alternatives, like as Ramona mentioned. You can swap it with healthier options. So in my case, it was the fats. I mean, it made a big difference. And don't look at your food changes as a diet, but more like as a lifestyle, right? Diets are not sustainable, but lifestyle changes are.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And I love that you were such a positive force, like in the group. You were always like, every time I had a conversation with you, I knew we'd be having some jokes and some good laughs. So it was really nice. Okay, so thank you so much, Anusha, for sharing your journey, sharing your wisdom with all of us. To finish off this talk, ladies, patience, like Anusha said, is really important. Okay, there are weeks, like Anusha, you will consistently drop weight, and there are weeks where things stall, but you've just got to trust the process and keep going. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a lifestyle change, like she said, and if you've given yourself a few months where you're trying out something new and there's nothing at all, like there's no progress at all, that's when you change something. So stick with the plan and don't lose hope. Okay, ladies, let me know. Are you struggling to consistently keep that weight off? Are you unsure if the food that you're eating is kind of stalling your weight loss? Let me know in the comments or reach out to me so we can figure out what is going on. Okay, if you're not part of the Strong and Sexy Moms Club, what are you doing? Let's get signed up. Okay, come on over. If you're watching this on YouTube, just click the link in the description and request to join the club. This community is all about helping moms lose tummy fat by lifting weights. But we also cover crucial things like nutrition and mindset to give you everything you need to lose that belly fat and build a lean, toned body. All right. Thanks again, Anusha. Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you in the group.
Bye.